Hello and welcome back to the Heritage and Home Crochet channel. If this is your first time coming, welcome. Come on in, have a seat, get a cup of tea. It's good to see you today. I am happy to be here with you guys so much because it's been so long since I've been able to get some time to steal away some time to spend with you guys. Life has been crazy since pandemic is lifting and I got a job. I got a job because I wanted more yarn, frankly. And my husband is basically tired of funding my yarn habit, so I had to get a job. But it's okay because it's good. Pocket more money into savings and invest more into my crochet business, so that's exciting. I am so excited to come back here and do the long-awaited, very delayed everything that I crocheted in the month of October video. It's terrible because we're almost halfway through November, and I'm just now sitting down to do this video, but it's okay because life has been busy and I'm giving myself grace and taking care of myself. But I have been crocheting up a storm, but I've been trying to focus on streamlining my projects because I have so many whips, so many whips, and I can't deny I really love it that way because I get kind of bored if I don't have a ton of whips. I need to switch around, jump around, but I do want to work on completing more items and not just the starting part, because let's be honest, that's my favorite part, is like the starting, the seeing an idea like come to fruition in yarn form and seeing how it's working out. But sometimes I do lose my momentum and my steam on certain projects, so I started another one. But I'm trying to get away from that, as I mentioned. So I have a few projects here. I have a few finished objects and a few whips. So let's just get right into the video, and I'll probably ramble in between, so stay tuned for that. All right, so here is the beginning of my Everything I Crocheted in October video. Okay, so you guys know that I worked with cowl yarn a few months back, working on my pattern for my beret beanie type of thing. And so here is the remnants of that. And I didn't really enjoy this particular yarn for that purpose. So I said I would probably make it into something else, reuse it and use cowl for something maybe spa related, home goods related. And that's sort of what I ended up doing. So I started unraveling it and making it into like washcloths for my face. So cowl is half yarn, it's half cotton, half bamboo, or viscose, I believe. And this is what it looks like. It's really a beautiful yarn. It has a natural sheen. I feel like bamboo sort of does that. And so I really like it. I haven't used it yet, obviously. I've just been in the process of making it, and I added in a little bit of the remaining yarn from this particular hat, which is the Bambeautiful yarn. So there's that. And I just added some little V-stitches here on top of these single crochets. This is a foundation row and it just creates these little gaps, but I'm not sweating it. I'm not mad at it. This is just for me. So yeah, I'm thinking about using this to kind of wash my face in the evenings or in the mornings before going to work, or wherever I gotta go. And then along with that, I started making these little scrubbies to take off my makeup. So I really like them so far. They're so cute. Yeah, and I'm gonna make up a few of these. I'll probably make maybe 4 or 5 more of these if I can get that out of this, which I can. I mean, there's so much yarn in this. So that is the first thing that I had worked on in October. Well, not the first thing, that's the first thing I have to show you, but yes. Also in October, I have so much of this Breathe Deep yarn in these very like sort of I got it for like a little boy, so they're kind of like boyish type of colors. So I have like a darker gray, like a steel type of gray, and then a lighter gray, and then this orange color. And so I decided maybe I could make a vest for my husband. And I started off with the knit stitch of Tunisian crocheting, but it was really eating up a lot of yarn and I didn't really want that. And I'm sorry, you guys, this is me. I'm sorry, unpopular opinion, like Tunisian crocheting to me is very exhausting. It causes like me more fatigue than just traditional crocheting, and it's not as satisfying to me as traditional crocheting. And it just eats up so much yarn. The fabric is so thick. I feel like if you're trying to get rid of yarn, this is a good thing to use, but I would only use this for like a jumbo type of yarn, or like not only, but or like definitely Aran weight or higher. I wouldn't go lower than that because it's just so finicky, and I don't know. It's hard to me. It's hard. I like it though. I like the results, but it's just I don't enjoy the process, and I'm all about enjoying myself while I'm crocheting. So I quickly cut that off. This will be used in the process of making this. So I decided to use I don't know the name of this stitch, but it's alternating single crochet in the front loop and the back loop. So single crochet first and then in the front loop, and then single crochet next in the back loop, next in the front loop, and so on. And so I made a little neck thing here, and then I don't know, I'm just experimenting, and I don't know if this is even going to really turn into anything because I don't think my husband's gonna wear it. I don't, but I really want to get rid of this yarn. So who knows, I might even change my mind on that and turn it into something else, maybe like a hat and scarf set. So that is the second thing I've been working on. The next is my V-stitch blanket. I put a few rows into that. I started getting into this purple color, and yeah, I haven't really had much. I like working on this when it's like mindless, but I can't just easily take it with me everywhere because it's sort of a bigger project. So it's something I do work on at home sometimes though. So just when I have like some motivation to work on it, I don't know. So that's the next thing I've been working on. I still have a few more things to do on that. And then one of the first things that I actually completed is this, the words just went out of my head. Triangle scarf or triangle shawl. It's a little small to be a shawl, so I will call it a triangle scarf, like a bandana scarf. And so it's the same pattern that I used for my Indian Rocks shawl that I made last month, but I like it. It's in the tiramisu. I'm not really a fan of these colors, so this definitely will be given away because I'm not wearing it. But yeah, I really like it. I need to block it. I blocked it before, but I just water blocked it. And like, in the moment it didn't click, but this is not to be water blocked because it just shrinks back. So I got to steam block it. And that's what I am going to end up doing. But it did give it a little bit more like flow because it was really stretched out. It was really like shriveled up and a lot smaller. But it did shrink a little bit. So I want it to be a lot bigger and longer. So yeah, I need to come up with a name for this pattern. I mean, I know I didn't invent it, but I need to be able to refer to it as something because I've been using it quite often lately. So yeah, that's the second thing that I made, or fourth thing that I was working on. It's a little late at night here and I just woke up from a nap, so my brain is a little foggy, but I'm trying to get this video out. So just work with me here. Okay, so another thing that I made is okay, so so this is the original yarn that I used to make the original hat that inspired my beanie beret. And I know y'all like, girl, you keep talking about this hat, but where is it at? Where's it at? Yeah, I'm still working on that. I'm still working on that. What it is that I really don't enjoy the admin side of like doing things, and I really just want to crochet. So there are moments that I'm like, I really should work on doing this or working on this part of the website, or, you know, launching this or whatever. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I just want to crochet. That's all I want to do. So I just end up spending time crocheting, and I just have to live with myself, you know? So yeah. And I don't know if that just means I just need to focus on the part that I'm enjoying, but I'm just trying to focus on like giving myself grace and just doing things in the time that they come naturally to me, because I don't want to live with shame and guilt and, you know, being hard on myself for not being perfect or doing things in a timely manner or being like as productive as everybody else. Like, I don't want to live with that. So I'm just focusing on like being okay in my own right, doing things in my own right, in my own way. Yeah, because I'm really the only one holding myself to certain standards, and I don't want to do that to myself. So, you know, but I do have goals. The end of this year, I do want to get that pattern out. By the end of this year, I want to get that pattern out, and I want to get items up on Etsy. Yeah, as I mentioned in like a couple of my previous videos, I really just enjoy the creating process. Like, that's my favorite part, and that's the part that gives me so much like drive and motivation to like keep working on things. But the part of like sharing it with other people or like recreating it is like a little harder for me, because it's kind of like been there, done that. I don't want to explore that idea anymore. I just want to focus on something new. So just straighten the camera a little bit. It's kind of bugging me. That is why, you know, sometimes things like this are a little bit harder for me, and I'll be working on it forever because I just don't really make enough time to work on those things. So yeah, the original hat that I made at the end, towards the end of last year, that inspired this hat, this was the original yarn for it, and it was, I don't know, it's discontinued. I know that for a fact, but it yeah, it was this really pretty yarn, and so I decided to try to make this hat in it, but I ran out of yarn, so I didn't get to really finish it, but it turned out really pretty. Yeah, it's just that I didn't get to really make the brim the way I wanted to, so I can try it on for you guys. So it's just this cute beret. I don't know, I like it. I like the French vibes. I like it. And this one's really sturdy. I like this one a lot because this one is a little, you know, it's a little flippy, a little floppy. Let's see how this one looks. This is too cute, you guys. This is the one that I made last month. I don't know. There's so many different ways to like go about having a crochet business. Like, you can make patterns that only you make and you sell the completed items for, you know, I don't know. Maybe this might end up being one of those types of things, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is how it looks with straight hair. Maybe I'll keep it on for the rest of the video. I feel like my straight hair sort of does a little bit more justice than when I have my curly hair. So I'm just like that on for the rest of the video. And then also I made this hat. I originally made it for my husband, but I put it on his head, and I don't think the color really suits him really well. He likes, I mean, darker colors really look better on him because he's a little lighter anyways. So and it's kind of shiny. It kind of has like this like shiny feel to it, and I just don't think it's the best look for him. So I'm probably gonna end up this being one of my first things that I put online for me to sell, because it's just a really standard, like, just ribbed crochet beanie. I haven't closed the hole yet, but yeah. And this is how it looks when it's not brimmed over like that. It's just a cute hat. So I really like this one. This was made with the what's this yarn? Lion Brand Hometown, I think. No, Lion Brand Heartland, I believe. So this is one of those colors. Grand Canyon, I believe this one is. So there's that. And the next two items, oh, 3 items. So I also made another one of these twisted headbands. This color is coming off really pretty on camera. It's not so vibrant in real life. It's a lot more dull in real life, but it's coming off this really pretty teal on camera, and it's not really that teal. It's teal, but not that teal. So anyways, there's that. I made it a little shorter than I wanted to. This is made out of an Aran weight yarn, so it was a little bit stiffer and harder than the last one that I made. I guess I'll try that one on for you, but I still like it, you know, just something, just experimenting over here. There's that. That's what it looks like. It's really cute. I really like it. So I just used 2 headbands as opposed to the one because it was going to be too tight on my head. But yeah, I really like this. And I did change up the pattern just a little bit than what I did last time. I kind of tapered it off right here so that these would like notch together a little easier and it wouldn't be quite so bulky up there. But I really like it. It's super cute. Now I'm gonna keep that one on for the rest of the video. So there's that next thing that I made. And then, okay, so I designed something really cute. I'm really proud of it. I like it a lot. So I used a Caron cake. I'll put the name of the exact yarn that I use for all of these projects. But for this one, I used a Caron cake and I made this twisted headband with just a little bit of color work. I mean, it's nothing fancy in there. So I color controlled it because it comes with like 5 colors, I think, in the cake, but I didn't want to use all those colors and I wanted it to come out with a very specific look. So I decided to make this little twisted headband, or not twisted headband, but just headband. So it's basically like a hat that's not finished. And I was working up the pattern that I used to make this hat that I made last month. I was using the exact same patterning, just different colors. And then it turned out to like, I needed like to get like 6 more rows out of it, but it was almost closed up. So I was like, hey, why don't I just leave it as like, you know, just leave it open and it can be like, you can have a ponytail come out of it. Kind of like, you know, those bun hats. I don't know what you call those things. But I've decided to make this one for a friend. And then I'll make another one for me in like a different set of colors. So yeah, this is that. And then I also decided to make a cowl to go with it. So here is the cowl. It's so cute. It's got, I obviously have not weaved in anything, but look how precious this thing is. And I made it sort of on the same color scheme. As you can see, it has the 2 different colors and then they have the patches of white with blue in the middle. And so there's lots of yarn strands. But I just love the different ways you can wear this. I'm really enjoying it. So there's that. You can wear it with the collar popped up, partly down. You can wear it center like that. So I'm gonna get some see-through buttons and stick one like right here so it can like, you know, cover up this. And then cover up this here. So it can be like that, and then you just wear it with this. And it would keep someone really warm in the wintertime. It's really cute. What do y'all think? You like it? I like it. So that's what I do. I mean, I basically just, I just randomly create things, and if I like it, I like it, you know? And I might make another one and I might not. So I don't know. I really like this. I would like to make another set. I didn't write down any pattern information or anything like that, but I'm sure I can make it again. So there's that. And then the last thing, the last thing I made is, y'all remember this? This is using the alpaca twist yarn from Hobby Lobby, Yarn Bee brand, and I was making the like scarf that you can have sleeves with. So I wanted to make that. Of course, I didn't follow a pattern or anything like that, so I just whatever. And it basically, it turned into a tunic. I will put it on for you and show you guys what it looks like on, but basically it turned into this like giant tunic. The camera's not really doing it very good justice. But yeah, I still want to like put some finishing touches on it, but I like it for the most part. It's really simple to make. It was confounding for me in a lot of different stages of this particular design, but I mean, it came together, and really it's like mainly 2 pieces. That's really what it is. It's just 2 pieces. Like, I made the sleeve and I just kept going. I just kept going for infinity because I wanted it to wrap around my body, but like I needed to do shaping to do that, and I didn't do that, and I can't really frog this yarn. So I just made them longer, and then eventually they do wrap around, and then you just seam them up. Like you seam them up like that, if that makes sense. And then, yeah. Okay guys, that is all for this month's Everything That I Crocheted video. I hope that you enjoyed all of my makes. While I was trying on the one thing for you, I decided to take some photos of my makes just while I'm here, while the lights and cameras are on. And I realized that this matches my shirt really well. You can see that. It's almost like identical to my shirt. So I decided to wear it for the rest of the video. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this month's edition. I am really proud of all of my makes. I really enjoyed the month of crocheting, the items that I crocheted this month, and I can't wait to make the next one. As I mentioned, I'm already halfway through November, and can't say that I have been the most productive. I've started to crochet a few items that I really I'm trying to dedicate a lot of focused time to. They're larger projects, so probably won't be as many things coming out of next month, but that's okay. Just stay tuned. I can't wait to show you guys what I got in store. Mwah. Have a great day. That is all. If you like the video, please like and comment and subscribe and share it with someone that you know. Also, I just wanted to mention I did get a coffee page, so if you like my channel, you like the work that I do, and you would like to support, buy me a coffee or a ball of yarn. That's what I like to say, because I'll definitely be buying yarn with whatever you donate to me. So thank you so much, you guys, for all the support, and just being here is wonderful. And that is all. Have a wonderful rest of whatever time that you're watching this right now. Bye.